without violence and anarchy, which could eventually lead to the loss of lives and property. These are the issues that the Commission needs to address first before finalizing any timetable.
Now, during the interaction session, he assured the political class that the electorate I beg your pardon. On Monday, the chairman of the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission, Adolphus Enebele, said the elections will be held on October 5th across the 23 councils. He spoke during a stakeholders meeting to unveil the timetable and guideline for the conduct of the 2024 local government area elections in the state.
You are expected to play by the rules. The guidelines are set for the good of all. They are not intended or skewed against any party or individual. The Commission hereby makes the following rules and guidelines. There shall be local government council elections on Saturday, the 5th of October 2024, in all the 23 local government areas listed in column 2 of the table and first schedule of this guideline. One councillor shall be elected in each ward. 2. A chairman and vice chairman shall be elected for each of the local government areas.
During the interaction session, he assured the political class and the electorate that RCEC would conduct a free and fair local government elections. Meanwhile, scores of members of the APC and the Social Democratic Party SDP in Andoni local government area of Rivers State have left their parties to join the simplified movement. Speaking during a ward-to-ward campaign to galvanize support for Governor Siminalayi Fubara initiated by the coordinator of the simplified movement in Andoni, Mike Amakiri, the leader of the defectors and former councillor Joseph Loki said that with their defection, APC and SDP have gone into extinction in Ataba, Andoni.
On behalf of these men and women you see here today, APC is empty in Ward 11 and Ward 10. I assured everybody, I challenge anyone, let anyone come out to speak on behalf of APC in Ward 11 and Ward 10, and let's see that person. Ataba is exclusively for Sim. Today we are declaring emphatically strong and fit to tell you that any day, anytime, count on us, we will deliver. These young women you see here, they were the grassroots. We make election in Ataba Kingdom.
The chairman of Andoni local government area, Reginald Ekan, received the defectors and asked them to work for the success of Governor Fubara. He also urged them to work for the peace of the local government area and the state. Earlier, Mr. Makiri encouraged every Andoni indigene to support Governor Fubara to enable him to implement his programs for the state.
People are trying to misinform our people, misdirect them. We have come to re-announce the position of Sim Fubara, and we ask all our people to remain committed to the governor of Rivers State. As a true son of Ataba, I'm calling on all sons and daughters of Ataba to join the simplified movement to support the governor of Rivers State for we led him into of trouble. We have a lot to benefit from this government: infrastructure, education, humanity. That all dividend benefit from this government.
Corresponds that the event had in attendance leader of the Simcoe family and the Kingston of Jones Obolo, Isote Papaye, and Samson Aiden, who also defected. In another development, the special advisor on duty to the chairman of the caretaker committee of Obiabo, Kelvin Wang, has expressed gratitude to the city chairman Chijoke Huo for the opportunity to serve. Interview with our correspondent Wang is also the president of the Youth Association, assured the chairman of his commitment to service. He also thanked Governor for choosing Chijoke Huo as the TC chairman.
First of all, I will put my to God, the creator universe, made it possible. I'm so happy because it is not just an honor or opportunity to see it as a privilege to serve as the CTC chairman of ODAP, is your ambassador. I'm so looked around and picked me up among the towns we have in Obiabo. I am so happy, and I want to assure him that I'm going to serve with spirit and all unity.
One will have called on those opposing the decision to sheathe their swords and embrace peace for the sake of the state.
I want to use the same medium to advise our brothers, of course the former local government chairman, to embrace peace, understand that power is transit. I urge them to embrace peace because we are all Rivers people and we cannot kill ourselves. They also know, that what they are doing is not right. They know, but just because they want to prove a point, coming to say you are waiting for court to give decisions and all that, it is inconsequential because there is a court judgment already that has said that local government extension is not part of the system, it's not constitutional.
In the same vein, a group known as Strong Workshop Eneka Chapter in Obiakpo local government area of Rivers State has declared support for Governor Fubara. In an interview, the Director General of Strong Workshop Nationwide, Emmanuel Bekwele Chukwu, commended the governor for appointing Chijoke Hunwa as the CTC chairman.
I want to congratulate our brother and our member, Right Honorable Chizi Chukwu, for his current appointment today as the Chief of Staff of Obiakpo. We pray that God Almighty will guide him. And I want to assure the governor of the state that Strong Workshop of Eneka will have declared our total support for him. And I want to assure Rivers people that nobody, I repeat, nobody will stop him from finishing his reign. 2027, we are going to give him our maximum support.
Speaking on the 2027 general election, Mr. Bekwele Chukwu said anyone the immediate past governor of Rivers State hears and weaker support in 2027 would fail. On the spot, the senior apprentice of Strong Workshop Eneka Chapter, Gochukwu Amadi, commended Governor Fubara for the ongoing construction of flyover at the Eneka First Market.
The link road that cut across Eneka, are seeing what they are doing there. So we, the Strong Workshop, we are declaring our total support to the government of the day. There is no time that two people will become governor at the same time. So government is one after the other. This man is the man who is handling the battle of the boat, which will allow him to manage the state. At the same time, I want to thank him for appointing Ambassador Chijoke Hunwa as the CTC chairman of Obiakpo. On this time, we are seeing a new fresh air, a square peg in a square hole.
Still to come, customs seize arms shipment worth 4 billion naira in River State. Stay with us.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
You're welcome back, and now the rest of the news. The River State chairman of the political party known as Because of Our Tomorrow, BOOT, Benjamin Abednego, is faulting the transfer of their suit, which is challenging the legitimacy of the Martin Amehule-led 25 lawmakers. The new judge, Justice Obile, had adjourned the case to allow PDP lawyers to sort out who to represent them in the suit, an argument that has lingered for over a month. But in an interview with newsmen, Mr. Abednego described the transfer and adjournment of the suit as unwarranted and a deliberate ploy by the PDP to delay court proceedings.
Why the delay is painful is because the matter is an originating summons and all processes have been filed now. It is unheard of that the court waits an indolent party to resolve its representative issue when they had opportunity to make a choice, but failed to do so. The court should not allow PDP, who only came into the case as joinder, to intimidate and stall the court proceedings.
Now, he said a transfer was based on a petition initiated by Mr. Amehule, who had yet to file any process before the court at the time. Mr. Abednego, however, called on all relevant authorities, including the National Judicial Council, NJC, to monitor the new development.
We are calling on National Judicial Council, the CJN, MBE, ICPC, and all authority to keep an eye on this development aimed to cause and orchestrate justice delayed for both parties in this case. As justice delayed is justice denied.
Away from that, the ward coordinators of the Grassroots Development Initiative GDI in Kana local government area of River State have urged the public to disregard claims made by Wugisiris Winata that he is the GDI coordinator for the local government area. Now, this is contained in a statement by the ward coordinator Godin Kuru, Dele Abobari, Adokon Goodluck, Dea Gospel, Nima Suawo, Sarone Mike, Bekue Pius, Sunday Mama, Mr. Bariboa Biabara, and Mr. Green Michael. They described Mr. Winata as an imposter and a former driver of King Mene Suano Baridam, who later became the personal assistant to Mr. Ward Lord, the Ward 1 PDP chairman in Obiakpo local government area, when GDI Kana chapter was inaugurated. The statement challenged Mr. Winata to provide proof of his position as a local government area coordinator, noting that his name or picture is absent from the GDI inauguration program. The 19 ward coordinators, along with ward executives and structures in Kana local government area, reaffirmed their support for Governor Fubara in all his programs and activities in River State. When contacted, Mr. Winata insisted that he remains the GDI coordinator for Kana local government area. Elsewhere, a book titled Without Prejudice, an exploration of Ikwere history, first published in 1975, was launched over the weekend in Port Harcourt. In the book, the author, late Dick Azunda Imejuru of Elele Town in Ikwere local government area of River State, said Ikweres are not Igbo, but distinct and an independent group with linguistic and cultural similarity with the Igbo people due to proximity, trade, and marriage. He also said traditional evidence from art. The reviewer of the book, Bon Nwoke, spoke more about this at the book launch organized by the author's family.
Is a precursor to what we call Ikwere history. Because today, he has come to accept the fact that Ikwere did not have an easterly migration, but a westerly migration, Bini and what have you. There are various versions of Ikwere history. The Ochiche history, which he reiterated, is important. Future researchers can advance their knowledge from this foundation. Remember, Imeju gave a caveat. He said, any other person researching can challenge the integrity of this book, but they should do it by using the right methodology.
On the spot, the special guest of honor and former Minister of Transportation Chibika Amechi, represented by Andrew Uchendu, said the book will serve as more proof of Ikwere history.
Ikwere people should tell people who they are and ignore all the stories they write about them. We will tell our story. Politics about the interest of the people. Those who will be playing politics in Ikwere land will project the image of Ikwere wherever they find themselves. Well, if you were to be here, then you would have been in a better position to give explanations to that. He didn't tell me to come and defend what he has said and what he hasn't said before I came in for this program.
Correspondent Subiorua reports that the book is a rebuttal to Chief J.A. Insirim's publication and a rejoinder to Chief B.E. Nwosu's The Truth You Must Know. Member of the River State Civil Service Commission, Mike Elechi, was the chairman of the occasion. The royal father of the day was the President General of the Obako Ikwere Cultural Organization Worldwide, God's Power, Onwekwa. Family members of the author, prominent sons and daughters of Ikwere, among others, attended the official presentation and launch of the book. In other news, the Nigeria Customs Service has intercepted a shipment of assorted arms and ammunition originating from Turkey and estimated to be worth about 4 billion naira. The Controller General, NCS Adewale Adeni, disclosed this on Monday while addressing journalists in Onne Port, River State. Catch details of this and more in our 7 a.m. business news. On the international scene, former U.S. President Donald Trump is asking for his conviction in his hush money criminal case to be set aside and his sentencing this month delayed. His lawyers made this known to newsmen. That's a wrap on the news this morning. Before we go, let's have a look at the major stories. Reactions are trailing the date for local government elections fixed by the River State Electoral Body. And on the foreign scene, former U.S. President Donald Trump is pushing for his felony conviction to be set aside. The news was edited by Chioma Ezenwafo. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808-721-7215. I'm Ifechukwu Mwanyali. Many thanks for listening.